Welcome back to sports. I'm Connor Ingalls. The Florida Gator softball team is just down the road prepping for their game against Florida State tonight. The top-ranked Gators will be looking for their 12th straight win overall and their 37th in a row out of conference play. It will be pitcher Lauren Hager's first game back home since setting the SEC record for career home runs Saturday at Georgia. Hager says the record is a reflection of all of the time she's put into softball since coming to UF, but also recognizes her teammates helped her get there.
I mean, it's an awesome feeling. It just kind of goes to show how hard, Coach Walton and I have been working, and how consistent I've been throughout these years that I've played softball. And I couldn't thank my teammates more than anything, too. I mean, Bailey hitting behind me gives me an opportunity to hit more.
First pitch tonight between the Gators and Noles at KDC Scholl-Presley Stadium is set for 7. The Florida baseball team was on the diamond last night when they took on Bethune-Cookman at the MAC. The Gators and Wildcats traded runs early, leaving the score locked at 1-1 when UF senior Josh Tobias came up to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on in the 8th. Tobias would come through with an RBI single, which would prove to be the game winner as Florida won 2-1. The victory is Florida's 7th in a row at home and puts the Gators at 32-10 heading into their weekend series with the Kentucky Wildcats. Game 1 in that series is scheduled for Friday. And it was Game 2 in a couple of NBA series last night as first-round playoff action continued. The Washington Wizards took down the Toronto Raptors 117-106 in T-Dot to take a 2-0 series lead. Former Gator Brad Beal put up a game-high 28 points to lead the Wiz, shooting an efficient 12 of 21 from the field. The Wizards now head back to Washington with a chance to finish their series at home. Game 3 is on Friday. Beal wasn't the only former Gator with a big night, as Corey Brewer and the Houston Rockets defeated the Dallas Mavericks 111-99 to go up 2-0 in their series. Brewer scored 15 points off the bench for the Rockets, who also got a huge game out of Dwight Howard. Howard registered a game-high 28 points and 12 rebounds, reminding everyone that he's still one of the best bigs in the game. The series between the Rocks and Mavs now moves to Dallas, with Game 3 set for Friday. Last night was an exciting one for NFL fans as the league released its schedule for next season. The Jacksonville Jaguars will get a chance to show off their retooled roster against a pretty favorable schedule. Big matchups for the Jags include a game up in Foxborough against the reigning Super Bowl champion New England Patriots in September, and an October trip across the pond to face the Buffalo Bills in London. Taking a look now at other Florida teams, Tampa Bay and whoever they decide to take with the #1 pick will get division action started in Week 2 with a matchup on Bourbon Street against the Saints. The Bucs will also wrap up the season with a divisional road game against the defending NFC South champion Carolina Panthers in January. The Miami Dolphins will look to contend for a playoff spot this season, but only get 2 games through Week 10 at home. They'll also travel to London, where they'll take on their division rival New York Jets. And Florida football fans, put this Thursday night on your calendar. The NFL regular season starts September 10th, with New England hosting Pittsburgh. And ladies, Oklahoma City fired their head coach Scott Brooks today in the NBA. That's news around here because Gator head coach Billy Donovan is expected to be one of the candidates. Are you guys concerned about him skipping town?
I honestly don't think that he's going to leave, seeing as he's so invested in Florida's program here.
I totally agree. I think there's way too much for him here to leave UF and go somewhere else, even if it's in the NBA.
I guess we'll find out soon, though.
Perfect. Thank you, Connor. More news after the break. Stay with us.